Namaskar friends, welcome back to my channel Living Economics. Today is the second day of Dantel series. Dantel means daily news through economic lenses. Today I have picked up Deccan Herald and the second page of the Deccan Herald, and I have taken the print of it. Today is obviously 17th of September 2020 and heading is COVID BBMP okays just 13 building plans this year. Let me read out the news for you. The BBMP has approved only 13 building plans this year, revealing the impact of COVID pandemic and exodus of migrant workers on the real estate sector. Each year, the civic body would approve 130 building plans and issue nearby 100 construction and occupation certificates. The activities would generate nearly rupees 300 crore for the local administration. By contrast, the BBMP has sanctioned a mere 13 building plans, issued 20 construction certificates and 28 occupational certificates in the ongoing 2021 financial year. It has earned only rupees 37 crore and has lost about rupees 200 crores. The onset of pandemic and subsequent announcement of the lockdown in March have completely frozen construction activities and real estate business in the city for nearly 3 months, which is 1 quarter. The sector plunged into further uncertainty when thousands of migrant workers left for their hometowns. The fear of COVID-19 have reduced among people now, but not all construction workers have returned. So first, let us look into the microeconomic aspect of this news, which talks about lesser building plans this year compared to previous year. In previous year, there were 130 buildings plan approved by BBMP, which is the Mahanagar Palika of Bangalore. In current financial year, which starts from April 2020 onwards, only 13 building plans have been approved by BBMP. What is the reason behind this? Two things can be analyzed in this. So let us first talk about market for real estate. Now in market for real estate, we will have two things: supply of buildings or flats and demand for buildings or flats. Let us see why there is a lesser supply of flats or buildings in real estate market compared to previous year through economic lenses. There are few factors which changes the supply in any market, including the real estate market. In this real estate market, the factors which have affected the supply are COVID and the lockdown. Now, lockdown is something which is being imposed by the government, so builders could not do anything and there is no supply in the market for flats or buildings. Second is the migrant workers which have left the city for their hometown because of COVID. Since no activity was happening in the real estate market, no construction was happening in the real estate market, many migrant workers have moved to their hometown, which is UP, Bihar. So this has reduced the supply of laborers in the labor market, which has indirectly affected the real estate market supply by increasing the input prices. So let me tell you, one of the factors of decrease or increase in supply is the changes or increase in the input prices. If the input prices, which is the wages, one of the input prices is wages, has increased in the labor market because many of the laborers have left the market, so supply has come down, which has pushed up the wages or prices in labor market. Now, when these wages have increased, it has affected the supply of real estate market also, because now for builders it is difficult to produce or construct the building at the same rate. So there were few builders who would be leaving the market, which will decrease the supply of buildings in the real estate market. Now you see two factors are there which has reduced the supply of buildings in the real estate market. which is COVID and lockdown, which is a government imposed. And second thing is the migrant workers have gone out, and because of that the prices of input have increased. That is why it is difficult for most of the real estate builders, to sustain their profit in the same price. And that is why we have lesser supply in the real estate market. From 130 buildings in the previous year, it has come down to 13 buildings only this financial year. This financial year already has crossed 2 quarters, from April, May, June, July, August, September. It has only earned rupees 37 crores this year compared to rupees 237 crores in the previous year. It says that the COVID fear has come down, but still many workers have not come back from their hometown, which still is maintaining the input prices very high. This is one. Second aspect of this microeconomic news is from the demand side. Now, it's not only about the workers and the builders. There are people who demand flats. They demand flats either for rent or for buying, right? Like this news says, to-let boards. So as many vacate their houses and leave for their native places, the sight of to-let boards before empty houses are a common sight in the city. The scene has discouraged builders to take up new constructions. The builders have seen that there are already to-let boards in the city, because many of the skilled workers, those who were the salaried employees, have gone back to their native and they are working from home. The demand for flats, rental or for buying own flats have come down. When this has come down, the builders are discouraged to supply buildings in the real estate market. Why they are discouraged to supply building? Again, there is a microeconomic concept over here. See, when there is too much of supply and too less of demand in the market, the greater supply and lesser demand at a particular price in real estate market will generate surplus. Now, when surplus is generated in the market, the market forces of demand and supply, if it is not been intervened by any of the government or price control measures, the market forces of demand and supply will bring down the prices of the flats. Now, this is why the builders are discouraged to produce or to construct buildings or to supply flats in the real estate market, because bringing down the price through market forces when surplus is generated will reduce their profit margin. So first, they're already suffering from high input prices, high labor wages because of lesser labor supply in the market, and second thing is demand is less, so prices will come down. This is why many builders are out of the market. They're not supplying means they're out of the market, and there are only few left in the market who can still sustain their profit margin for some reason. That is why you see equilibrium quantity of flats have come down from 130 to 13 only. This is the microeconomic aspect of the reduction in flats, number of flats or number of buildings in the real estate market. Now let us look at the macroeconomic aspect of this news, which is very clear. We have been observing in news and media that the GDP of the country, gross domestic product of the country, has come down drastically and it is showing a negative growth. Negative growth means there is lesser production happened this year compared to the previous year. Now, one of the reasons behind lesser production, obviously we see, is COVID-19 and the lockdown. For 3 months, you see, as per this news, nothing is being constructed and many workers have gone out. Let me tell you very clearly that how GDP has been calculated. So one of the formulas for GDP to understand and to calculate GDP is C plus I plus G plus X minus M. Now here C is consumption, I is investment, G is government expenditure, X is exports, and minus M means the imports. So higher is the C, I, G and X, higher will be the GDP. Higher is the M or imports, lower will be the GDP. If we just look into this news of how the construction of buildings has come down drastically, and the BBMP have experienced a loss of 200 crore rupees from the previous year. You can easily imagine that when nothing has been produced in the country, and still because of COVID fear, we are not completely back into the normal situation. No wonder you will face a lower GDP when consumption is less because of no employment. When investment is less, one of the aspect of investment obviously is real estate. You see that there is no investment happening because of COVID-19 and lockdown, right? Government expenditure obviously is there, but C plus I, or consumption and investment, are the major components of GDP. For 3 months, there was completely activity in real estate is completely frozen. So no wonder you can expect a negative growth in this financial year, or maybe in this quarter, which is April, May, June. July, August, September is the second quarter, and still we are not able to revive back. Many of us are working from home. Many of us are getting half of the salaries, so our consumption is also not very high. With these two other basic reasons of why GDP has come down drastically. And third reason, obviously, which is not mentioned in the news, is the exports. The higher the exports, the higher will be the GDP. So this is it for today's news. Stay tuned with me for the next analysis of any random news through economic lenses. Till then, take care. Bye.